Good morning, traders. This is Bob Haberkorn coming to you on Monday, November 26, 2012. Here to talk about the gold market and what we're seeing, what I plan on seeing, or what I'm looking for in the coming week ahead. Got a lot of stuff on the horizon coming up. As of the filming of this video, gold was currently trading right at about 1750. And after having on Friday, which was a light trading session, gold did go up substantially, all the way up to made a high of 1756. Something to keep an eye on for this week is right now, the next resistance level on gold I'm looking at is, of course, going to be that high of 1756. Once we can take out 1756, and I do think once we do, I think we're going to see it here shortly, will be a run. Next level will be 1780. From there, above the about 18, and try to take out that old October high of 1799 and get above 1800. I think we got a lot of things working in favor of the bulls right now in the gold market. Just a few minutes ago, before I came in to do this video, we did have news out of Europe that they've failed to come to any agreement on the Greece situation between the European Union, the ECB, and the IMF on how they're going to sort out the Greek situation. Are countries like Germany going to take a haircut on some of the funds? We'll see how that plays out. But just about 5 minutes before I came in here, that news broke that there's been no deal. That alone is pretty bullish gold, as well as this week you do have Congress returning from the Thanksgiving holiday, and you'll probably get this week a lot of talk about the debt ceiling coming out. It doesn't appear that they're any closer to any deal whatsoever. You have one side talking about tax increases, one side talking about cuts. We'll see what they can come to an agreement on. In my opinion, I don't see this Congress doing anything in the lame duck session. I think, if anything, they'll push the debt ceiling higher, meaning kick the can down the road. You'll probably see them push it off until the next Congress, which won't take effect until after the first year, which would be later in the month in January. So in the meantime, you do have kind of an unknown in the financial markets right now, which alone, like if you're trading gold, you know that's bullish for gold, on top of what's going on in the European Union right now. I mean, it's like a broken record talking about Europe. Greece, they have a deal, meetings, I think that situation is not going to go away anywhere anytime soon, so we'll see what happens. But to keep an eye on it this week, watch, we do have futures expiration on Friday is the last day for the December futures. I am hearing and seeing right now that there is a large amount of still open positions in December futures. While I did say, and I am bullish, for it to take out the 1756 level here, probably into tonight's session based off that European news. But keep an eye on that open interest in the DEES future positions, because at 196,000 contracts still open in DEES going into Friday, you could get a little pressure on there. But the rollout in itself, if people are going to roll out those DEES positions, which I think they will, I don't think right now anybody wants to get out, exit long positions, or get short reverse course at this point in time. So, but that could put a little pressure on gold right now in the short term, just that size position going into Friday, which is coming up. But keep an eye for levels. Like I said, I talked about the upside levels. On the downside levels, support levels, I think with that move we had Friday all the way up to 1756, today we're at 1750. Next support level, just because of that big move, naturally is going to come in at 1727, 1722 level. So that should form a good base. From there, it's all the way down to 1700. From there, it's about 1683, 1687. So keep an eye if you're using stops. Remember those levels, keep those in mind. Options are good too. You could play some pretty inexpensive plays right now in the January month or February for gold options, looking for some upside coming into the end of the year with the fiscal cliff coming up here in the United States. But there's definitely a great opportunity right now in the precious metal markets, and I feel the bulls are in command and will be in command until the end of the year, until we see some sort of resolve come out of Washington, which, with the way things have been going in Washington over the last few years, if not decade, I don't see a lot coming out of this situation. I look at more of a kick the can down the road. In 4 years, who knows, we'll probably be 20 trillion in debt, and we'll still be talking about the debt ceiling. But that's just my opinion. If you have any questions and would like to discuss this further, please feel free to contact me via email, or you can call my trade desk. Remember to follow us on Facebook and on Twitter, and remember, futures trading poses significant risk and is not suitable for all investors. Happy trading, and take care. Let's see what comes out this week.